action through the first 4 games of this series tonight. Game 5, and I would expect nothing less. Let's go. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. We are underway, and such a slim margin for error when we're in the playoffs. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, the minister of defense with the block. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Byfield. Here's a shot. Comes up with a big-time glove save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Moves it to Walden. The Kings have it from their own end. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Fires it. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Draisaitl won the draw there on the attack. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Here's an off-man rush. Quick shot. Denied by the goaltender. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick feed to Nurse. And now it's over to Kapanen. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit. Kemper's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. LA's got the puck along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck. Dumps it in. Los Angeles has it behind the cage. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Binnington.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's...
Let's go!
This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
LA's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a stop! Edmonton's moving it along the wing. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, he got huddled by Kemper. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's ahead 1-0. The Oilers win the draw. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Drives to the sweet spot. Great save from in tight.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Brand larceny.
LA's gained possession along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Fogle. Slides it across to Kapanen. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Draisaitl. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Barfield's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Fires it on net. Turns it away.
Fiala's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Kempe's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Kings gain control of it. Denies him! Solid check to slow him down. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Oilers have taken a 1-0 lead. The Kings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Anderson. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Doughty. And he feeds it down to Fiala. Gaining momentum along the wing. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Now a quick pass to Celebrini. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. The Oilers have it in the offensive zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Kemper.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
We find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Off the draw, they take possession. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with the turnover. Taken along the wall by Kuzmenko. Lays the body into that play. Feeds it over. And that one's turned aside.
Binnington's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Takes a shot. How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Draisaitl's business is picking up now.
You could sense that this was going to happen, James. They dropped the gloves. Everyone on the benches, they're standing up, and they're going toe-to-toe here.
Well, Cheryl, fighting's not for everybody, but you know what I don't see right now? I don't see anybody sitting.
Yeah, both benches, right? Standing upright. You know the stick taps are coming later. You always look at athletes that drop the mitts, defending themselves and their teammates, and you look at them and say, yeah, you got our back.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Can they take advantage? Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen, and both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on. And he scores the takedown. That'll bring this one to an end. I just think they were exhausted there, James, right? That's typically how it happens. The takedown happens because you can't lift your fists anymore. But nonetheless, I mean, this is a competition. These two teams going toe-to-toe right now, and you got to love the physical element.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. Look at this pounder, they're going to go.
Well, they're going to go and run the fist, not just their mouths here. Physical engagement, trying to switch momentum for each of their teams.
And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow, executed and landed perfectly. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Glove save made by Kemper. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Draisaitl got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. LA's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. In close! Oh, sensational stop with the stick by Binnington. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Brown's got it along the wing. Cuts to the front. Big time stop.
Kemper's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Picked up along the wall by Kapanen. Turned aside with the glove by Kemper. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Edmonton's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. The Oilers win the faceoff. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle. Offense's own faceoff, and he wins the draw. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The role of the
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Kings with a flat start to that opening frame, James. They really didn't manage the puck. It was real sloppy and scrambly, and they're going to have to find a way to correct that if they want to get back in this game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 to score. Los Angeles has the puck in their own end. With some open space at center. Moves the puck over to Foot. Takes the feed from the wing. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Picked up along the boards by McDavid. Slides it across! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. McDavid's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Way too much congestion blocks that. Passes it over. From the boards, he takes that pass. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And they win the draw here in their own end. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Celebrini's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Takes the feed at the back end. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Odd man rush. And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Providence scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Directs it on over to Draisaitl. Takes a shot. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Oilers have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Draisaitl's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Kemper's made a great save, and even...
They score!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. Love the spatial awareness on the shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot, and he scores. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Edmonton's extended the lead to 2 goals now here in the second. They look good tonight.
Well, they look great, and I'm not surprised by the score. I mean, they've dictated the pace of play, but it's more about how they've dominated in the shot selection. They put a lot to the net, James, and they've been rewarded for it.
Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Puck scooped up by Doughty. With the steal. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Dismiss that chance.
Kemper's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Shot! And makes the save. Puck grabbed by Hyman. Cuts into the paint. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Armia. Levels him with the hit. And he gives it over to Marner. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here he is all alone. Oh, absolutely flush at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Plays into the body on the play. LA's got a hold of the puck now. Perry's lugging the puck. Receives the pass. Knocks it away with the stick. Grabbed along the boards by Brown. Feeds it to Hyman. Coming on the wall. A shot. He was totally locked in on that play. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Gains the zone through center. Puts it on net. Gives them nothing in front.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
More than half the period has expired. The Oilers lead this one 2-0. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Blocked in front. From one point man to another. He comes up with the stop. Taken by Clark. Tries to feed it over to Kempe. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Takes the puck behind the net. Comes up with the stop. Battle along the wall. Taken along the wall by McDavid. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. LA's got the puck along the wall. Solid hit on the play. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Oilers have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Draisaitl's won the draw inside his own end. And that's just out of reach. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. And he shuts the door on that. Here in the late goings of the period, 2-0 is where we sit. LA's taking possession in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Pokes it away in his own end. That knocks him off the puck. Moves it quickly over to the Ferrier. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kapanen. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Works it across to Kapanen. Handles the puck. Right on the doorstep. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Doughty. Slides the puck over. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! And he lays out to block that one. He scores! What a goal!
This goal will be in the video room tomorrow, no question about that, James. Why? Because it's hard work, and coaches always want to preach good habits, and that's exactly what it is, being tenacious on the puck, finding a way to come out with it, and then finishing it off.
Los Angeles has to be feeling good about that goal late in period number 2.
Yeah, the coaching staff will be preaching good habits. Real important here as their opponent will look to counter-strike on the transition. They'll have to be above the puck and have good habits through the middle of the ice.
And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Fredericks on the attack in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Picked up along the wall by Moore. Moves it to Ceci. Perry's got it along the boards. And that's kicked off by Marner.
Edmonton's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The Oilers continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. one's underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Kings are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. That's a solid check on the play. McDavid sliding the puck behind the net. Anderson's got control of it now behind the cage. Feeds it on over to Kempe. And now he angles it across to Doughty. There's a hit on the play. Los Angeles has it in the open ice. Quick cross-ice pass to Fiala. Moves the puck. Oh, it stays out. He's that one. Quick feed to Crosby. Takes the return feed. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Quick pass to Fiala. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Crosby. Dishes it off. And that was off the player in front. The Oilers take it across the line. There's a shot. That's blocked by Kemper.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. Edmonton's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. LA's going to start with the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to LaFerriere. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Marner. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Angles it over to LaFerriere. Picked up along the boards by Dumoulin. Cutting to the slot. With the backhand. They tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Kings get the equalizer, and look at this. With the time of this game, huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third.
Moves it to Kapanen. The Oilers carried along the wall. And there's the save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's all tied up. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Moore. Here's a chance! And he keeps that one out.
Kemper's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting and it provides energy.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. LA's won the draw. Quick feed to Ceci. And he gets in front of that rocket.
I really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
McDavid McDavid's won the draw here in their own zone. Over the line they come. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Drives to the paint. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it into the offensive zone. And it's kicked away. And he's ridden off the puck. And now he moves it to Celebrini. Here's a shot. Stones him in front.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. LA's in on the offensive attack now. And he easily stops that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Now, you definitely got to be aware when he's on the ice because you know he's coming, and you know he's going to lay out a huge hit to separate you from that puck. So you got to be ready. But that turnover, although he's not getting credited with the point, he is the reason the puck winds up on his team's stick, and the goal is a result.
Los Angeles has gone up by one here in the third, but I don't think they can afford to get complacent here, Cheryl.
They can't. They can't change their mindset here. There's too much runway, too much time left. They have to find a way to stay on their toes and continue to attack.
Scores! On the rebound, it's buried!
I love that when there's a... He just doesn't stand around looking. He gets his feet moving and he tracks it. He hounds it. He's relentless, James. And he finds it and he puts it in the back of the net.
Pass it down.
LA's got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this third period, Cheryl.
Their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
Quick pass to Walden. Into the offensive zone. Scores! Close the pass significantly with that strike.
You can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge. But this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Edmonton's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
You need to find another gear. When you're pressing, you have your opponent on your heels. You have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this face-off.
And now he tries to get it across to Fiala. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, you fully understand why the coach made the goaltending change, James. You wanted to get your starter out of the net. You want to reset your group. Try and see if you can garner some momentum, and it might come off of a save by your goaltender who's come in relief. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. The team just isn't playing well, and another one winds up in the back of the net.
The Kings have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
And now it's grabbed by Kipping. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Fiala. Broken up in the neutral zone by Hyman. Scores! Mitch Marner!
when the shot came their way.
Edmonton's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
Feeds it over, and that shot dies in traffic.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Gets it to the other point. And that goes off a stick. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. And they cough it up at center.
Edmonton's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Moves the puck behind the net. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Hyman's been the ultimate teammate tonight, and I just love that he stood up for them by dropping the gloves, right? Then all of a sudden, you got the magical dish. He's being unselfish, making the right play at the right time, and also not afraid to take the ice that's given with a direct attack, sniffing it out around the net for the goal. That's going to equal the Gordie Howe hat trick.
The Oilers still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. McDavid's won the draw and they're on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Puck picked up by Nurse. And he takes a shot. Fantastic save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot and they've had the sustained pressure.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Los Angeles holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. What a fun game tonight. Edmonton's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic.
Laferriere's great snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
The Kings move it in. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Passes out front, and that chance is blocked. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Shuts him down.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Edmonton's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances, but can't finish. Slides it across. LA's got the puck in the defensive end. The Kings gain possession. Henderson's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Let's see what the officials are calling.
The coach is having a healthy conversation here with the official, as that's a blown call in his opinion. He's seething. He's trying to maintain composure and try and keep his team in this game, but it's late in the third period and they're trailing.
Tight game and a critical time for the penalty-killing unit as they take to the ice in hopes of trying to kill this one off.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Takes it to the front. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Makes the save. The Oilers have it now. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Puck
coach's reaction is electric when that goal is scored. The building is buzzing here, James, late in the third period to get the equalizer. I mean, you're in a playoff game. You got to find a way to come out on top.
The Oilers have jumped right back into this one and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Passes over to Draisaitl. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Byfield's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Los Angeles has the puck. Quick pass to Kuzmenko. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And he passes it up ahead to Kuzmenko. The Kings take it along the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Denies him again. Slides the puck across to Marner. And the puck clears the zone. Takes the puck along the boards. And makes the routine save. Kemper's going to bounce on the puck to get a whistle here. And there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Los Angeles comes up empty-handed on the man advantage, but they also gave up a shorthanded marker.
And that was a great job by the PK unit, just being real aggressive. When one goes, they all went, and look what was the result.
Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. The puck is dropped. Holland now. Who's the OT hero? Here's a short pass to McDavid. Oh, he gets some rubber on that. Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. There's a shot. Oh, what a stick. Who stopped it? Oh, what a stop.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And sure, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding them. And that clamps off the iron.
Edmonton's trying to gain some momentum in a tied game here, but it's tough to do when they keep ringing them off the post.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Quick pass across to Byfield. Huge steal in his own end. Passes it over. Turns that one away. Puck grab by Kemper. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Scooped up along the wall by Crosby. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. Taken by McDavid. Moves it quickly over to Nurse. And now it's grabbed by Emberson. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They got to find a way to put it by him.
Los Angeles plays it up ahead. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fires it on net, and that's broken up. And now it's to Crosby. Takes it to the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Across the line. Takes the shot. Denies him with the save. The Kings have the puck now. Dishes it off. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Moves it to Kopitar. Oh, what a save with the glove. Gets the puck over to Kapanen. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick feed to Crosby. For the win! Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Oh, hell, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he makes a stop with the glove. Here he is in close. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Taken along the wall by LaFerriere. And that's blocked. From center they get into the attacking area. Slides it across. Here's a chance. And he comes up with a huge save. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Oh, what a great save by Kemper. They've really got him on their heels here now. Here's a blast. And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, what a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the draw on their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Perry. Nice poke check. Across the line and on the attack. Makes a move in front. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Here's a shot.
That this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
To salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us for this postseason action, and we will see you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.